Well, hello everybody. Welcome to what? Saturday. It's Saturday. It is 2:59 Central Time. Hello Liz Vincent. Hello Deanne Combs over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and ring the bell and then hit the top bell so you'll get all the notifications. And if you're watching on Facebook, please share. Sharing is caring, is what Jimmy Yeary says. Hey, you know this song? Oh, there is a name I love to hear. I love to sing its worth. It sounds like music in my ear, the sweetest name on earth. Everybody sing, oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Because he first loved me. So come on in, grab some tea and have a seat, my friend. I need to get some real music for that. I'm not sure I like my music on that one. I need to maybe just stick to writing words. Oh, how I love Jesus. Frank Pizarro. Isn't that what he just said? Where'd it go? Hey, Frank. Karen McBride, Lisa Faulkner. There's Frank. Hey, Frank Pizarro. Donna Noble. Oh, how I love Jesus. Hello, Deborah Eads. Is everybody doing good? Are you hunkering down? I've been hunkering down, but we got some scary news this afternoon. One of the workers at Shelly's house has come down with COVID. And so we're concerned for them. They've been tested, and we'll find out. Hello, Debbie Dixon, Paula Engelipper, Nancy Grace. Not the Nancy. Oh, Colbert. Hey, Nancy. Have you got your iced tea? Unsweet decaf? So you don't have to be hyper. Hey, you know, Andrew Greer's going to be here in just a moment, and we're going to talk about season 3 of Dinner Conversations. You can binge watch it right now on Amazon Prime, and we're going to be talking all about that. We're going to be showing you some bloopers, and we're going to be showing you some child fun videos that we want you to see. It's going to be a fun little time together. But before we get to that, we all got to sit up straight, clear our throats, and sing a little bit. You know, it's always good to sing. Let me see. Well, I pinned some over. Here's an old pretty one. G in the cross. Okay, in the cross. That might be too high, but here we go. I'm gonna bring it down. Jesus, keep me near the cross. There a precious fountain, free to all, a healing stream flows from Calvary's mountain. Sing. In the cross, in the cross, be my glory ever, till my ransomed soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near, excuse me, near the cross, I'll watch and wait, hoping, trusting ever, till I reach that golden strand just beyond the river. Sing. In the cross, in the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. Isn't that a good old one? And see, my voice cracked, but I still go live and let hundreds of people see it, hear it. You know, you only live once. What else y'all talking about? Consider the lilies. Oh, Patty Centaur, that's a beautiful one, isn't it? Well, didn't Charlotte sing that yesterday? Consider the lilies, they don't toil nor spin, but there's not a king with more splendor than them. Consider. Marilyn is getting hit right now. Please pray for me. Vance Productions TM2. What's happening in Maryland, y'all? Says they're getting hit. Maybe it's rain. Oh, do you know this one? Wherever he leads, I'll go. Wherever he leads, I'll go. I'll follow my Christ. I'll follow my Christ who loves me so, who loves me so. Wherever he leads, I'll go. Isn't that a pretty song? That's right out of the Baptist hymnal. That was page 285. Wherever he leads, I'll go. Hey, listen, there's 862 of y'all watching on this Saturday at 3 o'clock. I guess the rest of y'all are taking naps. Where is my people? I'm glad you're here. I'm so thrilled. And Andrew Greer is going to be here in just a second because I'm going to Skype him in. Let's see if we can get him online. Skype him. Hey, Andrew. Hey. Get him online. I can see you. Turn the volume down. Skype. Can you hear me?
Hey. Hey. Oh, wait. Hang on. There we go.
You'll have to turn the volume down on the phone.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Hey. How you doing?
Good, Andrew. How are you today? You fixed your hair since we tested this.
I know. How do you like that? I actually took a full-blown shower since we talked. How do you like that?
Good. I'm glad you did. Hey, listen, I want to know how many of you watching us today have already seen season 3. How long has season 3 been on Amazon Prime, Andrew?
Just for a couple of days. It just released on Amazon Prime, actually.
Anybody already binge watched it? Karen McBride says, hello, Andrew.
Hey, Karen. How you doing?
She's a sweetheart.
She is a sweetheart.
Donna Latham Patterson says, hello, Andrew. I love Donna. She's come to so many of my concerts through the years.
Mine too.
Well, she may have.
She may have, I don't know.
Linda Judy Martin says, how is her buddy?
Oh. Hi.
She's talking about you.
She is. Hey, Linda. Your buddy's doing great. Actually, it's funny because in this quarantine time, which of course we're getting out a little bit in Tennessee, but you know, I can't promise you that I take a shower every day.
Well, you know, we kind of wished you would.
I know. So would my neighbors.
You know what? Going live has really helped me, at least on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I even shaved this morning. And Darlene up in Calgary, Canada says, so Mark, please consider Cameo like your buddy West Hampton. This has been a real blessing to our family. You know what? I did. Craig, I'll tell you, I did Cameo for a while, and it just, you know, it was taking up too much of my time. But thank you for asking and wanting me to. Hey, Denver, Ray Mitchell, how are you?
I like that background behind you.
Paula Engel Lipper. And I've watched all the seasons, Candy Yates says.
Awesome.
Even season 3, Candy, that's only been up for 2 days.
Yeah, tell us the truth, Candy. Don't lie.
What is his program? Well, Dale, we're talking about a program that Andrew and I do together. That's called right. Dinner Conversations. If you go to dinner-conversations.com, you can watch season 1 and season 2 on YouTube. And season 3, I presume.
A lot of it, yeah. We still have a few episodes to go on our live YouTube releases after Mondays with Mark that we've been doing. But you can actually watch all of it. So episodes we haven't yet aired on YouTube are already on Amazon Prime. And actually, the link, I did this while you were starting, Mark. The link is in all the posts. So you can just click on that Amazon link and it'll take you straight to it.
Well, good. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Season 3, you can binge watch all of those on. Well, let's watch, what did I do?
You have a little trailer, don't you?
Yeah, you sent me the official trailer. Let's just show them that. How about
All
that?
Right. Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Mark Lauer.
And I'm Andrew Greer.
And you're watching Dinner Conversations.
Turning the light on one question at a time.
Season 3!
And who are you guys again?
He's the millennial.
Old.
I'm the old guy.
This feels very religious.
Just stay with the
And our guests this season are best-selling author and teacher Lisa Harper,
country music legend Wynonna Judd.
Thanks for shopping.
Yeah, that's right.
and our Grammy-winning friend Jason Crabb, women of faith, wise woman Patsy Claremont.
Musical married duo Jackie Velasquez and Nick Gonzalez.
This episode is going to cost therapy for
Thank you, therapy.
The Gaither vocal bands Wes Hampton and his father-in-law and counselor Mark Means.
Enneagram author and podcast host Ian Morgan Cron, and TV star Lisa Whelchel.
New York Times bestseller and radio personality Eric Metaxas.
We're rolling?
Gold-selling country artist Julie Roberts.
Statler Brothers Jimmy Fortune.
Sibling singers Linda Randall and newsboys Michael Tate.
Always thought he was Peter Pan.
I'm about to backhand you. Bam, bam, bam.
There is
So join us for a brand new season of Dinner Conversations.
Turning the light on one question at a time.
Season 3. Half the people at this table are on medication.
Half?
This happened. Look at us. Look, now we're in the same room. Look at your phone. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see
All right,
it.
move a little more to your left.
Okay, all right, this way.
And it will look at there. It looks like we're... So tell us about season 3 and why people should tune in.
Yeah, and first of all, for any of you that haven't yet tuned into Dinner Conversations, I mean, we're on the 3rd season, so I don't know where you've been, but it's a show where we try to dig into some of the deeper topics that we are experiencing as Christians, as people in the church. So we, explored all kinds of topics, season 1, season 2, and now season 3, everything from racism in the church to blended families to adoption. This season, we had an episode with Wes Hampton and his father-in-law, Mark Means, who's a licensed therapist, where we talked about suicide because it's kind of it is a taboo topic in church. We don't like to talk about it, yet there's a lot of people who have contemplated or are contemplating it, and we don't want to be scared of that conversation because that could be literally a conversation that saves someone's lives.
I have a friend who told me, who said that I really kind of saved his life one time because he looked depressed, and I just walked up and said, "You're not thinking about killing yourself, are you?" And he was. And I didn't even remember ever saying that to him, but he said I did, and it doesn't surprise me. But
yeah,
I think
that
if
sounds
you think
like
someone is thinking about or looking like they ought, maybe just bluntly ask them, what can they? I mean, what are they going to do? Get mad?
That's what Wes Hampton's father-in-law said. He said the best thing to do is talk about it. Yeah. The worst thing to do is not talk about it. Right. And I think that's kind of the premise of our show, right? Let's not ignore the hard topics. One, that Winona, remember we had Winona and her husband Cactus on, and they talked about her battle with perfectionism, which sounds kind of like, really? She's recovering from perfectionism? What does that even mean? But when we had her on the show, I started thinking, there's a lot of people in our culture today with Instagram and social media who really struggle. Their perfectionist bone is really fed, you know what I mean, through trying to make everything look perfect, which you obviously have gotten over that.
Oh, look, wait, this is not right.
What is it?
The comments are going in front of me. I'm using my green screen. Let's go back to this one so we can look at comments if we want to.
Deal.
Hold on.
Deal.
Okay, let me get back over here. All right, now, because a lot of people are saying things. Good for you to speak out. Oh, thank you, Candy Vanderhorst. And somebody asked if we're live right now. And yes, we are. We're live right now.
You're in Houston. And
I'm in Houston. She said, are you live? Lisa Cabral, I believe it is, on YouTube. Yes, it's 4:15, she says, over in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. So who was your favorite guest for season
3?
I hated all of them. No, I'm kidding.
The feelings on our show are mutual.
No, I loved all of them, actually.
No, they were a blast, all of them. I think I would say it's a tie between two. I can't decide on one. That's just me. But I loved having Mark Means and Wes Hampton, which we talked about. I loved having Winona, but neither of those were my favorite. I think the one of them that's coming up, Michael Tate and Linda Randall, who, of course, Michael Tate's in the Newsboys. Linda Randall, very familiar with the Gaither audience.
That's coming up Monday?
Well, no, that's coming up in a couple of weeks. We're not there yet. But you can binge that episode, plus a couple others that haven't been on yet, are already on Amazon Prime, which you can follow the link in the post or just look up Dinner Conversations on Amazon.
Who
you
is
can watch
Monday night?
This Monday night, we're actually off. Oh. So I'm glad you asked. But first, before we talk about Monday night, who was your favorite guest, do you think, out of all of them?
Oh, gosh.
You even remember who they were?
Oh, well, probably not. But of course, I love Winona.
Yeah,
Love her, and
and her husband.
I thought
Yeah.
she was really good, and a lot of my friends called me and said how much they really loved her, and
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
um,
She's a legend, you know. It's
oh,
pretty cool that we get to have people like that on there. I think about some of the legends we've had.
I know it.
We are going to this Monday night. We're going to release a video about that talks about Child Fund, which is our season 3 sponsor, and why we love Child Fund. How everyone in the audience can partner with us in sponsoring children from Guatemala, which is where we visited. And then the next week, so on Memorial Day, we'll be back right after Mondays with Mark at 8 p.m. Central Time. So Mondays with Mark is 7 p.m. Dinner Conversations is 8 p.m. And we'll be back with an episode that we filmed in Guatemala with some of our new Guatemalan friends. And that's going to be really, really cool.
And when will that be?
That'll be Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th. So
You
a
wanna-
week from this Monday.
Here, let me tell them a little bit about Child Fund.
Yeah,
All
do
right,
it.
here we go.
I have sponsored children for as long as I can remember, and I love doing it. I've never had a child, and it's the best way for a single person to have a child. You know, sponsor them. You're not really responsible, but you help. You know, and I like that. I've got 5 right now I'm sponsoring with Child Fund, and I couldn't be happier. I love these kids, and I'm glad I can help, but I'm glad they're not really mine. So go to childfund.org/dinner conversations and sponsor your child you don't have to really invest that much into. Can you imagine if you only had to spend $36 a month on the ones you birthed? This is a deal.
That's pretty funny, you know.
And true.
Well, yeah, I mean, good night. Can you imagine $36 a month for your own children? I guess you could, but how skinny would they be?
Or, yeah, and tattered clothes and
just
probably
hand me
mental
downs.
issues. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a good point you make, though. As single people, I'm single, and I sponsor several children and have for years. And I think sponsorship has given me an opportunity to feel like I'm leaving a legacy to a younger generation. I mean, I have nieces and nephews and all that I'm close with, and I'll leave some legacy to them. But I think this is a cool way to make a difference, not just right here at home, but around the world. And we got to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was your favorite trip of the whole last year.
It really was an easier one than the one before it.
When you went to Mexico?
Yes. That one
Yeah.
was, I thought I would not live through that one. Karen Chamberlain says, look forward to Lee Nash. Is she season 3 or season 4?
Lee Nash is season 4. Karen, before we get off the Child Fund conversation, I want to tell everybody we have a goal of having 50 children sponsored through season 3, and we haven't begun to really talk about it or push it, and that's what we're about to do over the next couple weeks with our episodes. But we have 7 that just people have seen the shows and they've sponsored, and we're hoping to get 3 more sponsored by the end of the day today, so we have 10. So there is a link in the post. It's just childfund.org/dinner conversations.
Where someone can go and sponsor a child?
Yeah, and they can sponsor a child from Guatemala. So these are children that we met in the communities that we support in Guatemala. So we are specifically making a difference in Guatemala. And I'll tell you real quick, you get a couple things for that just as our thank you, but our season 2 DVD is finally in. And as soon as we autograph some of those things, they'll be to all you people who purchased them. But you'll get this DVD, which is brand new, and the CD that goes with it. Plus, our Guatemalan friends made some of these handmade coasters. They're drink coasters, and they're handmade in Guatemala, and those are going to come straight to your mailbox. So they're very cool and very colorful. They look kind of like your house, very Houston, very Texas. And you'll have that, and then later, the date is still to be scheduled, but everyone who sponsors a child, them and a friend, so you plus one, are invited to a Dinner Conversations Friends and Family Weekend in Nashville, which, of course, with the quarantine and everything, we're waiting to schedule that exact date. But you'll receive that invitation, and you'll be able to come and you'll hang out with some of our friends for some music and some times of devotion.
When is this?
we can't schedule it yet because of quarantine. So
that's right.
since people aren't getting out yet, we want to wait to make sure that everything's
But
safe.
as soon as it lifts, we're going to have a hoedown in Nashville. Is that right?
That's right, a hoedown in Nashville.
Good.
I would anticipate it'll be this fall. So we got to wait and see what the world does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mike?
So
Okay. So what else? Let's see here.
you got some bloopers.
I'm looking. Oh, yeah. Let's watch the. But you know what? Now, I was watching this bloopers you sent me.
Uh-huh.
And it got to sounding like The View. You know how when everybody's talking on top of everybody and you can't understand a word they're saying? But so this is the blooper. See if y'all think it don't sound like a gaggle of hens. Listen. I'm excited about our guest today, Lisa Harper. I've known her since a couple of years ago when I was performing at Women of Faith. I met her there. Yeah. And she, let's do it again and shut up.
Do y'all know we have chickens?
We have chickens.
Where?
Well,
At their house.
in our house.
In the backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in the backyard. No, they live with us.
Do you have
I mean, you eat their offspring?
We eat their eggs?
We eat their eggs. 21 chickens.
Have you wrung any chickens' necks yet?
No.
No,
do that?
we have
No.
no. They're,
You don't eat 'em?
They're like
No.
they're hens. They're all
they all
hens.
have names.
Do you always think about them like eating their offspring? Like I had a friend in school growing up who was like became a vegetarian not because she didn't like the taste of meat, because she associated it one day with like
Okay, listen to this.
that in my mouth is.
Listen to this.
That-
Just so you know, you gotta get. We always school people so that we feel.
Oh, they don't come to life,
They
yeah.
feel a little bit better.
It's not an embryo.
It's not.
What? Listen to what? Tell me.
The egg it's asexual. Egg comes from a hen that is not produced,
Not
fertilized.
It's not produced by
Not
a
fertilized.
rooster.
No,
No.
rooster.
So that's why a lot of people that are even
Really?
like vegetarian or vegan, they still eat. It's an animal byproduct. It is not a living
Are you
organism.
serious?
Yes.
You have to have a rooster.
So do they ever rub up on each other?
No, they're hens.
No, they're hens.
I mean, they
They're all
fight.
girls.
The hens.
All
But they
hen,
No
roosters.
roosters.
don't they get an egg in them? By
No, no, no,
No.
no.
Yes.
There is no.
I didn't know this. I thought there was interaction.
But we love to educate people on chickens.
But if you we used to eat fertilized eggs.
You
well,
can,
you
can
can
eat
get them that way. Yes.
what does
And-
that mean then?
Okay, that means that there was a rooster,
was a
that
rooster
the egg was
involved.
fertilized.
Yes.
But
But see,
Um,
you see
I'm
that? A
I'm
lot of
confused
people,
about the
Mark,
hen.
a lot of
Hens are just
people are
girls.
confused
But
about
I
this.
didn't know that a rooster didn't have to come into play.
no, you don't need a rooster to have eggs.
You
So-
need a rooster to have a chicken.
You do.
Fertilize the eggs.
so the
with the chicken.
eggs
It's called
we eat are not
sperm.
necessarily
Have you ever heard of it?
You know, people
It works in-
too.
That's
This
kind
is
of the
turned
way it
into a
works.
completely different situation
Oh,
here.
I guess if you think
Women
about having
always
eggs,
have eggs.
of course. But you're not laying them.
No.
You know, so
It's just
Well-
yes.
Right.
But and a lot of people ask the same question.
Nick,
No, I'm telling
Nick,
you.
I did not
That's,
know.
I have a speech ready for it because I let people know this because
So I'm not eating a chicken. I'm eating just a byproduct
it's
of
a
the hen.
byproduct
It's-
of the
it's-
hen.
Now, if we're eating a
egg.
fertilized egg, I'm eating a chicken.
Well,
Yes.
A ba- well, an
And I know
it's a long
incubated.
story. Unincubated. Yeah, it hasn't been incubated.
But I can't believe you don't eat chicken. Eat the chicken.
No, we don't eat our chickens.
No.
We eat chicken, but we don't eat our
They're your pets, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you have a
today, right?
chicken run?
Chicken
It's delicious, by the way.
Could have been one of yours. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, it's fine.
Oh, 21.
I'm not sure if
I
it
love
was
Do
one
the
that was
boys
rubbed
love
up.
them?
No, those were rubbed up on.
Do they go out and get the eggs?
Yes, they do. Every
they
morning,
turned into
it's
them.
because they're teaching responsibility.
Did you
So-
know all that?
Are we?
Yeah, we're so. I don't know if y'all have.
Everybody knew that.
It's amazing the things you can learn in your 30s.
Yeah.
Father, thank you so much for Julie being with us.
Is he serious?
And Lord, isn't it Julie? Why are y'all laughing? What happened? Because I get these names wrong all the time. I thought
No,
I
it's
messed your name
Julie. You
up.
got
She
it.
said that she couldn't tell because you fake sprayed so many times.
Oh, no, I'm really crazy.
I know. I said, is he serious? Okay.
Here we go.
Sorry.
We're going to really talk to him now.
Well, I love this conversation and I love these two people. So there's one seat left for you.
One seat left at the table.
So let's join the conversation.
And it's yours.
And
Let's
it's yours.
join the
So one seat left at the table and it's
You want me
yours.
to do that part?
No. So there's one seat left at the table and it's yours. So let's join the conversation.
Oh, Lord.
We're hilarious.
Aren't we hilarious?
Either that or tiresome.
All right, everybody, what are y'all saying out there? So which came first, the chicken, the egg, or the rooster? Marshall McMullen wants to know, why are these things... Hold on a second. Let me figure something out here.
Uh-oh.
Wonder why this is behind... Okay, I'm going to have to go to... Hold on one second. Thank you, Lord. How can you tell if the egg is
For
fertilized?
saving my soul. Well, if there's a rooster in the pen.
Denise Templeton Matthews wants to know. Well, I think when you crack them open, you can kind of see evidence that a rooster has been there. Don't ask me. Kathy Bell Lackey loved the bloopers.
Thanks. We're gonna make a huge blooper reel. We have a lot more where that
Brenda
came from.
Eicher says, y'all are so awesome.
Mhm.
Susan Norwood says, my face is priceless. I wish I could get that for it. Bloopers were funny. Oh, so there are going to be some other. Paula Hart said chicken, and that's all she said, just chicken. Amy Flood said bloopers. Wow. And
Wow.
Mickey Vitito Klein. Look at the phone. That's what the name says. Mickey Vitito Klein says you are so funny. Thank you, Mickey.
Oh, we so appreciate that. You know, we're funny on the actual show too, some, but we have to get
But
serious.
they
is the
edit
problem.
all that out. Oh, look at me over on the side trying to. Now I can get in the center.
Are you out of the screen?
Yeah, you can scoot over in the middle too now.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
But anyway,
So season, yep. So all seasons, if you want to see any episode that we've ever released on Dinner Conversations, it's now on Prime. That link is in the post, as well as you can just look up Dinner Conversations on Amazon Prime. So that's a cool thing. We love that. When you're there, don't be afraid to leave a rating. It helps us.
Oh,
So
yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Kelly Hutchison, I know her. Y'all are hilarious. Truly, y'all, y'all are what? Y'all, truly, y'all, we winging it. Kelly, are you drinking again, honey?
We wing it. We winging it.
We're winging this. I thought you guys were perfect. Patricia W. Cox, I love you for thinking that. I ain't been perfect a day in my life. Not surprised there are more bloopers. I wish we need to get all the bloopers together.
Yes. We need to do a bloopers episode, don't we? And we should
Mark
narrate
needs
them.
to get closer to the mic or turn it up. Is that better? They said I'm not loud enough. It looks like I'm really loud enough. But look at this. C.W. Mitchell, do you listen, C.W.? You can get these little hearing aids now with batteries in them. I have a couple. I don't like wearing them, but I have them.
But there's a big difference when you wear them because some of our first seasons, you do a lot of, huh?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do this, don't I?
Like a
well,
old
people
man.
need to speak up. Ignorant people.
Yeah, it's hard to
Is
speak
there a
up.
season 3 combo available? Amy Flood wants, is there a 3-season combo available?
Oh, no. There's a season 1 DVD and there's a season 2 DVD. Season 3 we released first online, and we're not done releasing it online yet.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Been a week since my last smoke. A whole week? Well, that's good. That's a
She
step
thinks
in the
we'll
right
help?
direction.
Listen, I'll tell you a story about smoking and me, okay?
What?
And I don't smoke, but I've never been drawn to wanting to smoke. I just never started. But when I was in college, I was a music major. Now I was piano, but I had to take some voice lessons. And I loved the old crooners like Nat King Cole, who had that great smoky voice. And so I thought, well, and I have like,
unforgettable. That one?
yeah, it's a little.
That's what you are.
You are. Yeah, but you know me, I've got a light little bird-like voice that pegs me.
Anyway, so.
That's pretty good. And so every night I would smoke a pack of cigarettes trying to get a rasp in my voice.
No.
And no kidding, for the whole summer. One, it never felt good. I'd stopped doing it. I mean, I never started really. And then two, as soon as I got a sinus infection, I got the rasp. I didn't need to smoke.
As soon as you got a sinus infection, you got a
Yep.
rasp?
That's right.
Oh,
Now
wow.
listen to me. Unforgettable.
Where'd you get that vibrato?
From hell.
No, it's French. Remember, you said it was French.
It is Frenchy. It is Frenchy. The little, they're like on the street corner going, "Mi amore."
Mark, too loud now. Better. Oh, now I'm too loud. Everybody's got an opinion, but that's supposed to be pretty good right there, I think.
They've been
Thank
at
you
home
for
too
telling
long.
me. Who said I was too loud now? Okay, thank you, Marla Grossman.
So-
Mark, too loud now was better for me! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Well, this is just for you.
It is, Marla. Just no. I want everybody to be happy now.
Now, what I'm interested in from the folks commenting is
From
who's
the
still
Gophers?
quarantined, because each state's kind of doing a different thing now. So, is anyone getting out?
Oh, that's a good question. Is anybody getting out yet? I mean, I've gotten out a little, and maybe I shouldn't have.
Have you eaten at a restaurant yet, or just
Yes.
you have?
Yes.
Cleburne?
No. Thai Spice, and every other table was blocked off.
Okay.
I sat and watched, and my waitress had a mask. Of course, I had a mask getting there, and then I took it off. Right when you eat, you can't eat with a mask on. And and it's one of my favorite places.
I mean, that's like the motherland, though, Mark. That's where it came from.
But anyway, but the every other table was blocked off, right? And then I was they had taped the menus on a table where you just, if you need to look at the menu, which I don't need to, so you don't have to touch the menus. And
Listen, I saw this lady with a mask on in the grocery store, and she had a hole cut out so she could breathe.
no, that defeats the whole
What's
purpose.
the point? I know.
Have you been out yet?
Yeah, I went out to eat. Our friend, Cindy Morgan, we went out to eat. We have a mutual friend who had a birthday.
Now, where did you go eat?
A week ago. Now, we went up to Franklin because I live south of Franklin in Columbia, and she lives over in a real rural community east of Franklin. So we met in Franklin. That's our central place. But we met at Jonathan's Grill. You remember Jonathan's Grill when you lived in town?
Yeah.
So kind of a benign place. They serve everything. But here's the deal, Mark. There were no tables marked off. It was completely full.
No.
And this was like a week and a half ago. Yes.
So your tables were right next to each other?
Oh, it was literally the same as if you went on a Friday night 6 months ago.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
So now I have a.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, now everybody's going to end up getting this before it's over, it looks like.
Because, you have someone close to you, right?
Well, it looks like it. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So is anyone commenting about getting out? I can't see the comments.
Listen, Michigan is locked up. We hate drive-by, birthdays. Can't hug at all, Liz McGuire says.
I like to hug.
April Whaley says we are going to Mexican food on Friday. She can't wait.
Yay!
We started to dine-in restaurants in the past. Monday skip tables. Denise Templeton Matthews. Pam Williams says here you can get a tattoo, haircut, etc. But I can't renew my driver's license yet. Isn't that something?
Pam, that's Pam Williams?
Pam Williams.
Pam Williams, just a little side note, just emailed us on our Dinner Conversations email, and Pam is sponsored a child just the other day. So anyway.
Thank you, Pam.
Yeah. Thanks, Pam.
And Linda Judy Martin says, I went to O'Charlie's on Wednesday. First time in 2 months, same as what you're saying, Mark. I felt safe. Yeah, because not the restaurant I went to, I was, me and one other table were the only ones in the whole room. So they were across the other, across the Wisconsin.
Is it Wednesday?
Jody Newman says Wisconsin is open, but I haven't personally gone anywhere yet.
Well, that's okay. When you're ready. What do you think about this, Mark, and anyone commenting? Because I think churches are having to decide when to reopen. Do you think churches should start to reopen as the state reopens, or do you think they should wait? I'm curious.
I don't know. I think they're going to probably open. Some of them are doing, as Kelly says, Austin has many restaurants that have opened. Probably like they're doing it now, like where the preacher's outside and the cars are sitting there and they're listening.
Oh, yeah, the drive-in type.
That way.
What's your church doing?
They're
Still doing online?
They're still online.
We are too. Yeah,
Yeah.
we sure are. Yeah.
I
I think the church should be above reproach. You know, we're not bound just because government now gives us permission to do it doesn't mean it's always the best idea.
Well, if people start dying, but
or just getting sick, even, you know, it's a nuisance for people to get sick in groups. You know?
Diane Strong says our church is open starting this Sunday.
Okay, well, tell us if you get sick, Diane.
Yeah, let us know.
Well, you know, here in Tennessee, I think churches can start in a week or two, but you have to wear masks and you can't sing. Why go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you couldn't? It's hard to sing with the mask on.
Well, I know, but they're saying they don't want anyone.
Do you have a
Okay.
mask?
Yeah, I do. Hang on, I'll be right back.
This is one that. Well, thank you, Lord. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. For saving my soul. Oh, that's breaking up. Thank you, Lord. Oh, I don't like this. It is hard to breathe with those things on. He didn't really have to go, but I guess he did. Hey, y'all, Mark, I'm in the middle of Texas. Hello, Debadoo B. What a name, Debadoo B. So by Texas standards, we're neighbors. It's true because Texas is so big. Think about some folks that are disabled and don't get out much. What'd she say? I've been quarantined for years. I'm sorry, Debadoo B. Wonder where in Texas you are. Our church has been open for a couple of weeks.
Hang on,
Joy Gregory says her church has been open for a couple of weeks. Within a couple of weeks, it seems like this has only been going on a couple of weeks, but it's really been going a couple of months, hadn't it?
Yeah, but you know what? In the end, that's not that long.
Nah.
Are you wearing your mask?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm wearing mine. Can't you see me? Aren't you paying attention to me?
Yeah, I see it.
I look good in it, don't I? That's a good color on me.
Oh, yeah. My glasses fog up. Thank you, Lord, for saving my soul. We're in two different keys.
Thank you, Lord.
So you can't sing together on the internet yet. Did you know that?
Well, you could sing, "Oh, victory in Jesus." You remember that one?
My Savior forever.
He sought me and bought me.
With his redeeming blood.
He loved me ere I knew him.
And all my love is to him.
He plunged me to victory.
Beneath the cleansing flood. Ba-do-boo-boo-boo. I want to go back to church again. I know. Oh, who's calling me? Get that later.
Every other line.
Kimberly Coble says she wants to go back to church. I know. Isn't it awful, Kimberly? I hate not being
patient.
We are staying quarantined for at least 2 more months.
Do you still have your mask on?
No, I took it off. Hey, awesome. Jewel Carter says she's staying quarantined for at least 2 more months in Georgia.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that right?
Well, I don't think they have to. Maybe she's just choosing to.
Here in Louisiana, we are 1/4 open, Jeanette Boland Jonas says.
That's where we're at.
But it's better for us in the danger area to stay in longer, so I'm still in. Because Louisiana, you know, because of Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah, they got kind of pinged, didn't they?
They got pinged hard.
You know, that's what happens when you celebrate the devil's holiday.
Oh, shoot. What is Mardi Gras? Now, there'll be some people who think that's what you really think. Do you think that?
No, I've been to Mardi Gras. I love Mardi Gras. I love New Orleans. I think it's the food and the culture. My mom's from New Orleans, so I have history.
I judge everywhere by their food.
And isn't New Orleans the best food?
It's pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but it is awesome.
Well, it's not.
So,
it's those oysters, you know.
So to be real clear.
Grilled oysters, huh?
That's not what I think, by the way.
About
in case
what?
anyone thought I did. About it being the devil's holiday and them getting judged for it.
You should be judged.
You know what? There is beauty and there's good and there is bad in everything. I believe we are given the ability to steward it well. as disciples of Jesus, or we can steward it for good, or we can steward it for bad. I'm thinking through that.
Casey Johnson says we should have church at Home Depot. I wonder why he chose Home Depot. Move this down here. Then I can get those comments. Churches should open. It's our right, and God says not to listen to the world, but to listen to Him. Well, He's speaking through these doctors, telling you to keep your crazy self at home, because I'm telling you, God wants you to listen to people who know more than you do.
Yes, and you know what, Mark?
Max,
you know what
listen to Max Hoselton.
Hey, Max, listen to this. Our music director at my church the other day said to me, and I thought this is what you're saying, Mark. I'd never thought about it, but she said, so do we idolize the church building so much that we believe we can't meet, gather, and be effective as the body of Christ without it?
Right. I wouldn't want to be without it forever. But this is a season that we can look at the church has probably reached more people through the internet since this took hold than the church has ever reached in the history of the church.
Actually, I think it was Shelley Breen who was saying her pastor said that the most Googled word right now is hope. Literally, people are searching for hope. And guess what pops up under hope a lot? Churches do when you search that. So, yeah, it's an interesting time.
So I didn't mean to come down on you, Brother Holston.
No,
but
we love you.
And I understand, but there are some conspiracy theories out there thinking this is, the way that the world's going to shut down the church. Let me tell you, you can't stop the church.
No,
Haven't you heard Gloria Gaither's song, Let the Church Be the Church, let the people rejoice, for we've settled the question, we've made our choice. Let the anthems ring out, songs of victory swell, for the church triumphant is alive and well. This old ship's been through battles before, storms and tempest and rocks on the shore. Though the hull may be battered, safe down inside, it's safe and dry, and it will carry its cargo to the port in the sky. Oh my gosh, that's just the first part. How does the rest of it go?
That's gorgeous. I've never heard it.
Oh, you've never heard that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's the song. Somebody, when this is over, go to YouTube and Google the Church Triumphant Gaither. Gaither, Church Triumphant.
That's
let's
beautiful.
See, what else does it say? I have to go into I have a filing cabinet in my brain with all the lyrics in it.
Are you looking in your brain?
But it only gave me that first part. This old ship's been through battles before. Anyway, I went last week, and our piano player was out sick, Debbie Davenport says. So when she is, it's my job to lead praise and worship songs.
Cool.
Wait. Where did it go? I hate when that happens.
Ba-da-da. I'm looking out my front window, and there are so many birds. I've never seen this many birds in springtime ever.
Really?
Never. I have 5 nests around my house. I'm just thinking through that.
Thinking through the nests?
Well, I'm thinking through, isn't creation to some degree representative of the church in the sense that God created it to house his people, and I don't know, you and I love nature, that. I love hiking, I love getting out in it.
This lady said, Bonita Blake, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
No, you're fine. I'm
the
good.
reason the lady said to have church at Home Depot, because there seems to be no restrictions to go, and Walmart too.
Let's not go to Walmart. Let's go to Home Depot.
Interesting. So there's no restrictions, but you have to stay 6 feet apart.
Well, yeah, I think they have the normal restrictions like any other business.
But I guess you could have church if you stay 6 feet apart.
I don't know if you can go to a privately owned business and start preaching, but we could try.
No, I'm saying, could you go to your church and have church if you stay 6 feet apart?
So the new rules, at least in Tennessee, I think the next phase, which is coming up maybe as of this Sunday, I don't know. You could go, but you have to stay 6 feet apart unless you're immediate family. Someone has to clean the entire worship center, and this is what I understand, in between every service that you do. You can only have a maximum of 50 people, and then you have to wear a mask. You cannot talk, touch, or anything on the way. You must go in, sit down in your spot, leave. So what I've often said is that really the way to gather? Is that fellowship? And if people find that to be uncomfortable, are they going to come back? So can we gather in new places for now until the restrictions are uplifted? You know, can we gather outside? Can we gather in someone's backyard who has a large backyard so you can do the social distancing and even sing a song, pick up a guitar, you know? But I don't know. Would you want to go to church if you had all those restrictions? Like, would it?
Well,
if you couldn't
seeing
fellowship?
people would be better than not, maybe.
But you can't fellowship, and you've got masks
You
on.
can't
Yeah, I mean, I
hug.
hear you. I hear you, but
You can elbow bump,
yeah, you could elbow bump.
but that's not a hug.
No, and you love hugging.
Well,
No, you know me.
you're a hugger. You hug too much for me.
I could sit in an embrace all day long.
Ugh. No, not me. Well, anything else we need to talk about?
No, just as the last reminders, again, the links are in the bio. You can watch all of Dinner Conversations, season 1, 2, 3, uninterrupted, no commercials on Amazon Prime. And we'd love to have, by the end of the day today, we'd love to have 3 more children sponsored at Child Fund in Guatemala. You can do that through the link, and we'll get you all your stuff for doing that as a thank you.
Yeah, and then when this thing lifts, we'll all meet in Nashville
Yep.
for a big hoedown of some sort. We'll figure out something to do.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll be able to hug by then.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so, too.
Yeah, someone can hold me while we have the hoedown.
All right. Well, God bless you all. Thank you, Andrew.
Yep, thanks for having me.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, y'all, I will see you Monday night, Mondays with Mark. And I may even show up 10 a.m. Monday morning just because I've got to check in on you. I love you guys. Bye-bye.